Good morning, students. I hope all are fine. Stay safe at home. Welcome to 10th standard. Let us start with science class, physics, unit 1, laws of motion. Shall we start with the introduction? Motion, that means movement. A body can move from one place to another is known as motion. In previous class, we learned about various types of motion such as translatory or linear motion, rotatory or circular motion, vibratory or oscillatory motion. Next, we learn about force. Force is an action that helps to do a work. For example, opening a door, riding a bicycle, lifting an object. These are some of the examples for this force. A force is defined as push or pull action of a thing is known as force. Next, we learn about force and motion. Natural motion. Moving body naturally comes to rest without external influence of force is known as natural motion. So it is otherwise called as force independent. For example, if we move a pendulum, after a few minutes, it automatically comes to rest position. So it don't need any external force. Second one is violent motion. A force is needed to make the bodies to move. So it is also known as force dependent. Example, if we want to move a ball while we kick or throw it, then only it moves from one place to another place. So it needs some external force for its motion. Next, we learn about inertia. Galileo proposed some concept about inertia. That is, if a force is applied on a body, they resist any change in their state. This probably is known as inertia. That is, for example, if we roll a ball, it moves in uniform directions. If we apply any force to the ball, it creates some changes in its motion. While it can stop the motion, else it can change the direction. The changes are known as inertia. So simply, inertia means if we apply any force on a body, it can change their state. That is known as inertia. Inertia of a body depends on mass of the object. For heavy mass of object need more inertia compared to less mass of object. Definition of inertia. The inherent property of a body to resist any change in its state of rest or the state of uniform motion unless it is influenced upon by an external unbalanced force is known as inertia. So I hope you already got a clear idea about inertia. Next, we learn about types of inertia. It is a repeated question, students, so prepared well. Types of inertia. There are three types of inertia. First one is inertia of rest, and second one is inertia of motion, and third one is inertia of direction. First, we learn about inertia of rest. The resistance of a body to change its state of rest is known as inertia of rest. That means a body which is change its state from rest to motion, that is known as inertia of rest. For example, if we vigorously, that is forcefully to shake a branch of tree, some of the leaves or fruits detach and fall down. Next, we learn about inertia of motion. A body to change its motion is called inertia of motion. For example, an athlete runs some distance before jumping because it will help him to jump longer and higher. Next, we learn about inertia of direction. A body to change its direction of motion is known as inertia of direction. For example, if we make a sharp turn while driving a car, usually to lean sideways, whether it is right or left side. Or you understand about types of inertia and examples of inertia? Next, we learn about linear momentum. It is used to measure the impact of force on a body, and linear momentum is a vector quantity. It means that is simply defined as the product of mass and velocity of a moving body gives the magnitude of linear momentum. Linear momentum means mass into velocity. That is, the linear momentum is represented as P is equal to m into v. M mass and v velocity. In international system, that is, the SI unit of linear momentum is kilogram meter second power minus 1. In CGS system, its unit is gram centimeter second power minus 1. Okay students, I hope all are understand about motion, inertia and linear momentum. I will give some evaluation questions from this topic to prepare it. Next week, I will send answer for this evaluation questions. Thank you students.